You want rangers? You gotta go through turtles.
Mutants!
Well, at least you got that right. It's time for some shell shock.
What are those things?
I can't believe it, but I think they're...
It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle!
And welcome to High Anxiety. This is Brandon, and we have a, well, guess what? I was jealous that Ty had a crossover toy series, so I jumped in on the bandwagon. Just joking. So this is the Lightning Collection of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Tyler himself gave me this wonderful gift for my birthday. So very gracious to have this. Very awesome. My first Lightning Collection figure. I'm going to try not to become obsessed with the line and go all in. So, that being said, Ty knew that these figures were coming, and he thought I needed a bad guy. So, thank you, Ty. Appreciate it. Happy birthday to me. So, I am going to open these all up, compare them to the NECA figures. If you aren't familiar with this crossover, this is a comic series that was created where the Power Rangers meet the Ninja Turtles. Somewhere down the I haven't read them yet. I will eventually. But as a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and as a fan of Power Rangers, this was a no-brainer for me, and it's ridiculous. I know that there was an episode of Power Rangers where the Turtles were on it. Also ridiculous. So here we are, and I'm excited. I haven't seen a Lightning Collection figure before, so I don't know the quality. I apologize for all that. Let's get all that out of there. Is that out of there? It's not out of there. Is that out of there? It's not out of there. There we go. All right, so let's do this. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Do you like these videos?
Do you want to see more?
Do you like awkward pauses?
Do you like that we're ad-libbing right now? Is ad-libbing the right word? Yeah? Cool. Like and subscribe. So, without further ado, I'm going to open this up, take out all the accessories, show them to you, and then I'll show you the figures themselves. So, be back in just a moment. Okay, I didn't look at the hands to see if they're any different or the same, but it looks like they're the same. So, we have this nice posed hand. We have fists. We have the other set of fists. Another cool posed hand. There are something that I do like about Hasbro toys, and this is like the Ghostbuster lamp. They have cool like electrical plasma looking things. So like that looks great. Love that. It's kind of reminiscent of the Ghostbusters feel of the plasma collection. All right, so with Leonardo is the Blue Ranger in this set, which makes sense. We kind of blur the lines of who's the leader. Whatever. You can see the Triceratops logo on the sword. Typically, Billy had like this. Oh, it goes together. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure he had like a long thing, but I don't think they were like sword. Like, I think they were kind of like daggers. So yeah, this does go together just like the show. I'm noticing some paint chips. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera. But it's definitely not neck quality in terms of accessories. Yeah, I mean, there's just some paint chips I'm catching in the light. So it's whatever. So the Black Ranger, again, this is the Blue Ranger and Black Ranger. Leonardo is the Blue Ranger, Donatello is the Black Ranger. So the Black Ranger comes with an axe. You can see the Mastodon logo on there. This feels like it moves up and down, but I don't know if it does or not. It's kind of wiggly, so I don't know. I'm not sure what it would do. I think it turns into a blaster. It feels like it moves, but it also doesn't feel like it moves. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh no, this is so they made it kind of like a bow staff for Donatello, which is kind of cool. That was definitely not in the show. So there's definitely some cool modifications to it. So Mastodon is on there. But yeah, so the bow staff. So I'm not sure I'm going to display these yet, but it's probably going to be with the masks off. So they give you 2 heads. Let me look at this real quick. I've got some like paint bubbling and chipping on Leonardo's Blue Ranger helmet, which is okay because I'm probably not going to use it. Let's look at the actual quality before we start picking it apart. Let's see, it's got double joints on the legs. So these move. Got some cool little poses that I'm already imagining. It definitely feels cheaper than the NECA figures, because you're paying the same price as a 2-pack for NECA Power Rangers, or sorry, NECA Turtles. I do really like how the shell is golden. It's over the suit. It doesn't. They don't like put underneath it, so that's kind of cool that the shell is very visible. But it's got like an armor look to it. He's got his 2 sword holders, so let's see what this looks like with it being stored. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have too much expectations for this because I'm not attached to the line, but it definitely looks cool, and it's kind of cool seeing like a different version of the Blue Ranger. Like it's clearly the Power Ranger, but it's also clearly a turtle, so that's really interesting. So let me see if you see that bubbling or whatever, scuffing on the helmet. It's kind of a bummer. I wonder if I can touch it up. We'll see. I do like the red eyes in there. That's a different look for the the Power Rangers that I'm used to. Okay, the head comes off pretty easily, and let's put the Leonardo head on there. Okay. So here you go. Here's the Leonardo. I believe it's close to the comic book interpretation. Like I said, I don't have it. I will be putting comparison shots on there so you can see what it looks like. But I do really like the turtle head exposed on it. My #1 love is Ninja Turtles, so if it's between Power Rangers and Turtles, it's going to be if it's tossed between Turtles and Power Rangers, it's definitely going to be Ninja Turtles. Let's see if I can do anything like holding this helmet. Looks pretty cool. Holding this little helmet. I dig this, man. This is a nice little surprise. Like I said, I didn't know it was coming, but it's just a nice change of pace, to be honest. It's really cool. They're Ninja Turtles. You can see the toes through the boots, which is really cool. Yeah, man, I like this a lot. This is really cool. Have to get used to the posing. So there's some like weird blemishes. There's white chips right here. It just looks like shine glimmers on this screen, but it's definitely white paint. I need to learn how to pose Hasbro figures. I don't have a whole lot of Hasbro figures. I really like, I mean, let's be honest, like that's not going on that head. But it is really cool. So I kind of wish they would have made it look like bigger than the actual turtle head, so it just kind of made more sense. You know, am I being clear on that? Like, there's no way the turtle head would fit, so it's kind of weird that they didn't like make it proportionate in size. Unless they made it proportionate in size to the comic, I don't know. But yeah, and this is falling already, so I don't know how to pose Hasbro figures. And that sounds weird because you're like, a figure is a figure, pose it, but I'm not used to how they have this organized, arranged, modeled. I'm gonna put them down. It's not going anywhere. All right, so we had Leonardo as a Blue Ranger, so now we've Donatello. It is the same body mold, so they definitely got away with that. You can see it's the same body mold, 100%. There's no differences except for the paint color and the straps. So the straps are on there loosely. Doesn't really fit on there very tightly. I do like that the crossover shoulder is going the opposite direction on the figures. Here is the Mastodon Black Ranger's helmet. Looks great. No paint scuffs. You have the red eyes, just like on the Leonardo one. I feel like they need a bath. The Donatello head on. The Donatello head is adorable, and I love it. And I like that he has goggles on. I know sometimes it's overkill that people have like the goggles and glasses on Donatello, but I enjoy it. I think it's a great little touch. Great little touch. The purple and black is a cool little mix. I enjoy that. So this is weird. It's got like a split. I don't know if they... I guess it's because it has to fit in here somehow. But I don't like that exposed right there at all. I don't like that. So here we go. Here's our Donatello. And our Leonardo, Blue Ranger and Black Ranger. Man, I don't want to pose them just standing straight up, but I can't get them to pose right now. That's not my mantra. I pose my figures. They need to be posed properly. I think I kind of want to get like flight stands for these, because I think they all deserve to be in the air. Donatello's bandana hangs over his shell. Leonardo's gets tucked in. I like the variety, but as I mentioned in a different video, I like when the bandana is invisible. I'm not a fan of it like being hidden or behind the head. Moving along, we've got our Donatello figure. Donatello as the Black Ranger. We've got our Leonardo as the Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger makes sense. Raphael makes sense as the Red Ranger. He is coming a later date. I don't know when. I ran into the same problem with these that I ran into with almost all of my figures that I pre-order, and it's that you can find them in stores or comic shops or whatever before you can find them in your mailbox when you pre-ordered it. I hate to be a complainer because it's a first world problem. They're toys. It's not a big deal. But then again, this is my outlet. I love to have these toys that are tied to just great memories and my love of... No! Anyway, I hate to be a complainer because they're toys, but here we are. And I cannot get Leonardo to stand up. I promise you I'm trying. I've never had this much problems with a figure to stand up before. Unless I just do them dorky pose, like I don't know what I'm doing to pose my figures. How? I stood him up. How is it already not standing? I need to get stands. This is ridiculous. These figures don't stay on their own. Unless I'm just an idiot and frustrated. Yeah, there's some paint specks on this that I'm not a fan of. Okay, it's gonna fall in a minute, so I don't know why I'm posing it, but... Okay, so, as I was saying, someone has like the entire line already. Like, I'm just like, what in the world? This one shipped from Hasbro Pulse itself, which is where I pre-ordered all of them the day that they were pre-ordered. And then this one just shipped. This one right here isn't supposed to ship till April, which is funny because April's in there. Sorry, April's in there. and then the next one isn't until like June or something, and it's just like, how do people have the entire set minus the shredder, which is awesome? How do they have the entire set and the source, Hasbro, isn't getting them out for months? It just didn't make sense. So anyway, someone posted in one of my groups that GameStop was selling it, so I canceled my order and got it through GameStop. So thanks, GameStop. I don't know. Awesome, I guess. So this is interesting. They gave. Why is this one taped in? The rest of them weren't. Anyway, so there's liberties with the color palettes, as you might expect, because there's not an orange ranger and there's not a purple ranger, at least for the original line. And we also have to account for the pink ranger. So they made Michelangelo the yellow ranger, close enough, and they made April the pink ranger. So I don't know the storyline. I'm excited to learn about it, but okay, I'm gonna push all these out and I'll be back. All right, let's look at Michelangelo's accessories first. We have the what I always called them was size. I don't know, Vitrini's Yellow Ranger's weapon. They're these little dagger things, but they put them on nunchuck chains, which is kind of cool. It's definitely not the most detailed. It's definitely got some, I don't know, I guess I'm just built up by the NECA weapons that this is just disappointing. These do lock together, which is cool. I don't know what purpose it would serve to lock them together. Yeah, I don't know the purpose of this. It is kind of bending to do that. But yeah, so we have two sets of these. Sorry. Here we go, two sets of these. The hands are exactly the same as the last set. Fists, opposed hands, it's all the same. You just saw it. April has two different hands. So she's got a karate chop and she's got a fist. And April comes with a microphone, no branding. It's okay. She does come with the Power Rangers blaster. I'm not positive, but I'm sure this is the same one they put in other figures in the Lightning collection, so I'm pretty sure these scale up. She has a bow. We have some detail. I'm not sure. I guess like the stuff goes on here. And then this is where it's kind of like, why bother? And then cool. So like a pink arrow, no detail. Like, I'm sorry, I would prefer like an actual like wooden arrow or a metal arrow or something with more detail. This is just straight up pink. Looks like a 90s accessory. We've got a video camera. It's updated, so it's a nicer, more modern camera. That's nice. I do not know how she holds it. I guess she has to put her hand through here. This is one of the cooler accessories. So this is the same bow, but it's got like the lightning, which is cool. It's a cool touch. And then this goes on Michelangelo's nunchucks somehow. It has a nice 2 on it. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know why I can't show it there. It's very blatantly a giant 2 though. I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. Okay, so I have to see what this April looks like. Like, this doesn't scream April to me, but if you tell me it's April, I'm like, yeah, it's April. I just wouldn't like pick it out of the lineup and go, that's April. But yeah, I like the sculpt. I like the hair's swooping around. I like that it's different on both sides, so it's not the same. I like the one ear showing, one ear's covered. Yeah, that's a nice sculpt. I like that. And we have Michelangelo, crazy face. His eyes are not perfectly. Ugh, I got a dud. Bad paint job. It's got a wide eye here and a narrow eye here. I wonder if I can fix that at all. That's a dud. So if you look at it real close, you can see it just didn't finish all the way. So I actually might be able to fix that. I'm gonna try. It's just a matter of black paint. That's really disappointing. He looks really stupid. I also kind of just want to paint over it with white. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll Photoshop it and see what it would look like with white. Alright, so let's look at Michelangelo. Again, it's the same body as all the other figures. I'm sure that Hasbro does this with the Rangers also. I wouldn't be surprised if this body is the Ranger's body. Obviously, this is Trini, but it's a male body. But I wouldn't be surprised if these were actual plasma line Power Ranger figures, and then they just put the shell over it. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's beefy or not, but yeah. So again, same body, different belt, and then different head. So here's our Yellow Ranger head, and again with the red eyes. Nice touch. Let's put Mikey's head on. Very disappointing, the paint application. I mean, it's noticeable. Like, he just looks not great. It's a bummer. That's a big bummer. Okay. So I guess you put this together to put it in the belt. Doesn't seem right. Does it separate? Does it go upside down? I'm supposed to put it in. I wonder if I'm supposed to do it the other way around, but okay. So yeah, that's the way it goes. It's kind of annoying that you can't put it in from the top. It's put in from the bottom. Again, first world problem, not a big deal. I do like that. It looks good. Looks nice. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Got some chipping on his face mask too. Very subtle. Just notice it now. What's up? Leo? You're so smart, bud. Now, in terms of Kimberly, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this was just the actual plasma figure. Like, straight up. Sorry, not plasma. This is not Ghostbusters. This is the Lightning Collection. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was straight up just the Lightning Collection, Kimberly. And the head comes off. Man, there's just some sloppy paint applications. Very sloppy. So I'm not a fan of the technical. I'm in love with the idea, but the technical I'm not very fond of. It's also kind of a bummer that they don't all come with guns, but it is what it is. So I guess it's supposed to go on this side. I don't know. I'm gonna like give you a full sideways look and pretend like you're shooting it. I don't know. But she does also have a microphone, a camcorder. I don't know. I kind of wish they would have made this so you could actually like think you're using it. Just to hold it like that, and then like see through it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just hating on this figure. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to be that person. But all right. So here we have April with her head on. I'm just gonna drop this down. Okay, we're just gonna drop it apparently. This is kind of weird. I feel like they really could have done something else. Does her arms need to come back that far? Like, are we transforming? That's really strange. Transforming into a pterodactyl. Doesn't really make sense to me. Why you need that much movability in the arms? I don't know. I don't know. I do want to compare the size to one of the NECA figures. So let's kind of see, get a feel for how tall they are. So, okay, this one for not gonna get upset. It's fine. So if we stand this straight up, it's considerably shorter than the tune line. Which also just makes me think that it's, I mean, it's definitely a different figure line. They don't have to appease the rules of NECA. But it also just kind of reinforces that like maybe this is the actual like line of the Power Rangers Nicholas show on it. I don't know. Alright, so this is an actual Lightning Collection figure from the actual Power Ranger line. So the boxes are similar. I like that they have the turtle shell on this instead of the lightning bolt. It's just a nice, cool little touch. So, again, Hasbro is they're pretty good at making these, like electrical mold things. He only has a few accessories, so we won't be too long on this. So here's his Egyptian staff. I think this attaches somehow. Looks pretty cool. I would have two fists over than one fist and one tight grip, because these ones have loose grips and there's only one accessory, so I don't really know. Okay. Alright, the wings are not attached, so you put them on yourself. Some good carving detail. I do enjoy that. They've got a nice feel to them. They're rubbery. Feels nice. Now, my problem with the Lightning Collection, it was the big reason I didn't get into it, and Ty knows this, so I'm not like being a jerk and like saying I don't like your present, because I love it, and I love that I have a Power Ranger villain to go with my Power Ranger Ninja Turtles. But this is supposedly a picture of this figure, and this is what they give you. And the sculpt is the same, but if you notice, it's a lot darker on the photo, And there's also more paint detail. There's very little paint detail on this figure, and definitely like this is shiny on this, where this is just yellow. So I will be doing a repaint on this. I don't know if it'll be done in time for the finish of this video, but like one of the biggest flaws on this, I think, is that his nose isn't even painted. Like, how do you not paint the nose? It's on this artwork, and you didn't paint the nose. So it's whatever. I'm gonna take care of that because I know I can. I know I can do a good job with it. Let's put this in. Doesn't matter which one is which. I'm not sure. It's got a cool hand. I like that it's like gonna make for a cool grippy hand, like a loose grip, because the pinky is kind of in charge of holding it together, and then it's kind of got like a Voldemort from the movie Harry Potter, just Voldemort loose grip, and I like that. I think it just looks more threatening that way, like he's more powerful, that he can be lax and still be terrifying, if that makes sense. I don't know. I analyze villains because I really enjoy the villain characters. Kind of like Power Rangers, or kind of like Turtles. It's kind of a shame that this one-off like bad guys, like this bad guy was in like one episode to my knowledge. They kind of defeated the monster right away and just were over with it. But no, this is a cool figure. Let's see the size comparison. Okay, so it's definitely smaller, which is awesome because you want the minstrels to be smaller. But it's a huge scale. If you compare this to this, it's really short. Looks threatening. I mean, there's no style guide saying that this monster has to be human size. So that's cool. He's got a tail that moves. It's on a ball joint, so it can rotate and go up and go down. I should be showing it, shouldn't I? Not just. So yeah, his wings can flap. You can put them however you would like. And even. Yeah, it looks awesome. It looks great. So this is a very cool toy. Again, just the paint is just not where it needs to be, so I will be painting that. Hopefully I'll get it done and you can see it. So yeah, that's my only really complaint is just the paint job is just not where it needs to be. So, so this is the Ninja Turtles crossover with the Power Ranger line. So far in the set we have Leonardo and Donatello. Leonardo as the Blue Ranger, Donatello as the Black Ranger. We have Michelangelo and Kimberly. Sorry, we have Michelangelo and April as the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger. And then I have this Lightning Collection, King Sphinx. And King Sphinx is really funny because I'm going to try to find it. I can't guarantee that I'll find it, but King Sphinx is like all over all the promo artwork for the 90s run of the Power Ranger line, like he was a main villain. Like you'd see him with Lord Zed and Babu and Goldar. It's like it looked like he was like one of the main villains, but he was in one episode, gets killed, and it's over. So that always made me laugh because they act like he was something special and he was just a regular villain. He does look awesome. Can't wait to paint him and make him look a little more threatening. But yeah, so this is a little change of pace for me. Stepping outside of my normal Ninja Turtle line, but I mean, it's still Turtles, but brand new company that I usually don't buy from, and I think they're pretty good. They're not fantastic. I do like the look of them, and Ty, thank you again for this. Appreciate it. And then next time you'll see this, it'll be Raphael with the Foot Soldier, and the Foot Soldier is actually Tommy, the Green Ranger. So that's interesting. I do not know when Shredder will be here, but that's gonna be a good video too. So. Alright, well thank you so much for coming by. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this. Are you a Power Ranger fan? Are you a Ninja Turtle fan? Are you both? do you think of these figures? Am I being nitpicky with the quality? Like I said, they are the same price as the NECA 2-packs, so I kind of expect more from these. And again, I didn't get to all the accessories, but I'm going to play with them, and they'll be in photos, so you'll see some of these in photos. This really looks like it would move, but I don't know if it does. But yeah, so hit that like and subscribe. Send me a comment. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it so much, and